Aaron here with Ultraliminal Consulting. Are you ready to be exceptional at your work? Are you ready to be a leader? Not sure how to get there? That's okay. This is for you. When we talk about problem solving, we're really talking about kind of three things that we need to teach staff, because it's important that they understand that there's a process to it, and you saying back to them that you don't want problems, you want solutions, isn't an effective solution for you with your team. So what you want to do is you want to teach them how to solve a problem. You do that by helping them learn how to define problems in the first place. So what are the important pieces of information inside the work and tasks that you do that you would need to make an informed decision? That's number one. Number two, they need to think through what a solution set might be. So in the beginning stages, you might work with them on, okay, we have X problem inside of our task set. It has these things that adjoin to it. Here's what we can do with the resources available to build a workable solution. And by a workable solution, we mean things are on time, the quality is to standard, and there's no safety challenge, things like that. Like it meets the standard. And then from there, we work through, well, how do we define what the outcome will be from that? Okay, so let's look at that. Let's look at, hey, if we implement this, how long does it take? Does it give us the result we want? Do we get the quality we want? Does it have the impact that we want? What's that look like? How do you define that? So you teach them what those things are. And then from there, from now on, when people go out and get into a problem, you say, hey, you know the steps now. Define the problem for me. Give me a potential solution. Tell me what you think the potential outcome is. And by doing that, they now have to walk through all three steps of a problem or a challenge, whatever it might be. And then they can give you back useful information, which then cuts down the amount of communication you have to have for solving a problem. Because ideally what will end up happening is your team should be able to back brief you at the end of a day or a week, whatever it is, your time frame. And they should be able to present to you then, here were the challenges we came up with or problems. Here's the actions we took. Here's the impacts that those had. And when you go, hey, how many courses of action did you look at before implementing that? They can say, oh, like 3 or 4. And we looked at each one of these. And so when you ask your question and say, well, here's a detractor to that solution set that I don't like, they can give feedback saying, well, we looked at that, but here's the reasons why. So it makes it a very productive conversation. And it also helps you learn how to tune in your feedback and readdress maybe boundaries that you have or haven't set. So something to think about. So remember, in teaching problem solving, it's about defining the problem, having them understand what it is to build an actionable solution, and then understanding how to work through the math to make sure they can define an outcome at the end or get an idea of what the outcome is going to be, what their impact is. So remember, problem, solution, impact. So teach that to your staff. Be patient. It takes time. Work with them on varying scales of complexity. So remember, problem, solution, impact. Till next time.